Oh no. Trudeau, no, it can't be true, Trudeau. It can't be true. Well, so it looks like all that research I did on Ukraine has paid off in a way that's hilarious and embarrassing for Trudeau, which is always good. Trudeau just praised a Ukrainian Nazi, a real one, the real thing. It was pretty great. They were having some kind of big award or something, or they're talking about something great, and they stand this old man up. They say this guy, he fought for the glory of Ukraine in World War II, and everybody standed and applauded. Standing ovation for a man who was in one of the most notorious SS units in World War II. In Canada. So Canada's mask off now. I love it. I just love mask off. The liberals, the left, they're just mask off now. They're like, well, you know, whatever it takes. Just omelets. It's just omelets. We're just always making omelets. You know, it just depends on which eggs have to get broken. And depending on which side of the war you're on, before or after the war. So this is beautiful. Finally, the American right is just being like, yeah, the Ukrainians were total double Nazis with the side of Nazi sauce. We shouldn't have anything to do with them. And I just freaking Trudeau, just standing like a dumbass, clapping. That's so good. It's so good. The beauty of this is now, okay, if Trudeau made such a grave error, cheering on someone from one of the most notorious SS units, the guy's 90 years old. They found one of the oldest Nazis possible and then gave him a standing O. In Canada. It's brilliant. Oh, God. So my day's been completely fulfilled. Just knowing that it's like, not only was I vindicated, not only was I right, but then in like being like, wow, there's something really kind of wrong with Canada. Something very, very wrong. Now, you see, one of the things that this vindicates about my research is that John Loftus, when he wrote his book on our recruitment of the Ukrainians to help start the CIA, one of the things that he got into is he was trying to figure out how many Nazis did Australia, New Zealand, Canada, and Australia pull in. Because this was never clearly understood. Like, where did they end up? You know, a contingent solidly ended up in New Jersey. That's one that there's no way around. A contingent ended up in New Jersey. I'm thinking a contingent of them ended up probably in California or somewhere here on the coast. But now I'm just like, yeah, slowly but surely, people are going to start putting together, wow, you know, like what a terrible, terrible, terrible set of policies. And then it's going to go even beyond that, where people actually have to really deal with. So both parties, all the presidents knew we had recruited these people. Barack Obama knew we recruited. He absolutely knew. Joe Biden knew we recruited these people. But now everyone's acting surprised. Everyone's like, oh, the Bush family, when they started the CIA, recruited a bunch of former Nazis? Really? That's so crazy. We didn't know that. We're just privy to top secret information, and we have like the smartest, best trained lawyers in the world, and we're in a center of historical research like no other. And so I'm just loving that they are all getting caught. All getting caught. Little by little. And the beautiful part is, this is the best part, is that the only people who are really paying attention are us boys. This is, once again, one of those moments that you realize that it's like, no, see, the women don't care as long as they get their abortions. Because, of course, they don't want to deal with the fact that abortion goes hand in hand with eugenics. And that's why the Democrats are into abortion and into Nazis. Because they were into eugenics back when they wanted to get rid of poor white people and most of black people. And probably a good contingent of Native Americans. Oh yeah, but no, nobody, we can't talk about that. Can't talk about that. No, no, no. See, because that's too accurate. That's history that you could actually find lots of records on. No, no, no. What we need to do is we need to have a more pro-black, pro-woman history, that it's always the white man up to something. He's always up to something. He's always getting people. He's up in their pockets. He's getting them. He's insatiable with his wanting to get. This is how I am after work. See, but as you saw, I have my requisite 4 shots of espresso with caramel and half. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So Ashton, Andy Warski and Ashton, now I challenge you. Who are you willing to make kiss the wall, Ashton? Who are you willing to make kiss the wall? Kiss the wall. Ashton and Andy makes them save. They're gonna save Canada. Gonna make them kiss that wall. Oh yeah. That's what I'm waiting for. I know, you see, it's no, I know. Well, actually, they're pretty much the first people to say that somebody should kiss the wall. But anyway, oh, Hoodservative, what did Bernard Riley do this time? Oh no, finance hat. Elon Musk says San Francisco lawmakers should be fired. This is so good. What? Whoa. I love all these people, all these great... You see, YouTube is starting to kind of work somewhat well for me, but anyway. Whew. CVS Pharmacy continues store closures in San Francisco, so you can't even get medicine. Oh, I highly recommend... getting what's it called, or looking into, I highly recommend, the thing to do is look at Edward Dutton's 3 reasons why men are attracted to ginger girls. 3 genetic reasons. It's pretty good. It's not funny. I mean, it's not meant to be funny or anything like that. It's just that it just nailed it. He really, really, really got into a lot of things, but then it got into the thing that I had wondered about. It turns out, because red hair is one of the more recent mutations in the human genome, it also, like all recent human mutations, I think this applies to any group that's mestizo and relatively a new mestizo group, such as Filipinos. Because you'll see Filipinos will have strange skin conditions now and then. Various Pacific Islanders, but I noticed this is particularly among Filipinos, and so there's a number of things, and the black people dying at the ages that black people die at, that I'm thinking. So it turns out redheads will die of rectal cancer. They are far more likely to get cancers. Man, what the fuck? What is this about?
These two guys were sparring.
Oh, no. I see what's going on. Okay, you just set that up. This is a thirst trap. You got me. You got me with your thirst trap. Some hot chick doing some kickboxing. Oh, well. So, all right. Well, I'm going to fuck around and find out what is happening. But I think that people who are more recent racial admixtures also will end up having strange mutational things, and really what the deal is that it's the issue of people. What? Fuck yeah! That group. Oh my god! That's so. There's sometimes when you buy compilations of old music, one of the groups will have a song on it that's so good. People are like, who were they? And their album gets republished. That's culture. That is culture. That's why I have things like James Brown on the organ on heavy vinyl, because it got republished. See, that's how you show love. Oh yes, Alex Christoforou. First thing, Trudeau. First thing is Trudeau. Hell yeah. Yeah, I gotta go to Zarzak. I know, all you EVE Online people. Gotta go to Zarzak and get murked. Just to do it. Ooh, yeah, Pearl. Pearl has stepped into it. All of the global chomo, the chomo people, and the sex people, and the alphabet people who are all into hanging out in schools, because they have to hang out in schools for some reason. They have to. There's no other jobs they can get. They can't unload trucks. The gender sexuals don't want to unload trucks. Don't know what it is. They really, really want to teach math. That's what it is. They want to teach math. They're so, because those 5 facts about people who are gay. They have math skills. They have a really good relationship with their father.